field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey! What? 180! Hey, shot! Hey! Shot!
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps himself upright. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Calvin Austin on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Complete to DK Metcalf. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw here by Rodgers. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Forced out to his right. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Yo. Hey, report.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Middle. Yo.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Return it. You. Hey, middle.
Jackson throwing here. On the move, past the 40. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
You.
First down throw for Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going deep down this side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hey.
Lamar throwing again. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. That's incomplete left side. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Go.
Trying down the middle with Henry. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Report. 13.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Steelers.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Rodgers from the gun. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He's got his man. This is Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Go. Hey, middle. Hey, shot. Go ahead. No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one is launched downfield. It's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Hey, report.
First down, here's Lamar. Right back to Flowers they go. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
13. Ready. Good. You are in.
Here's Lamar. And oh, he got it. Interception. He's off to the races. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yet no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick six. Wow.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Complete Derrick Henry. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now it's Jackson. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. And he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first and what looked like a broken play.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Pistol snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, report! Report! Go ahead.
Lamar out of the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. He shovels this one forward. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Hey, no. 58. Yeah, this.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Look at that power. Deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Putting the tight end in motion.
13.
Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds to end this 2nd quarter, Brock. Defenders got there, but not before a pretty nice pickup. See if they can build off that in the 2nd half.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab them, then keep to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, and bags is stacking up.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Good work so far. He's got room. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he is gone. Touchdown. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Yeah, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Hey, middle. Hey, report.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down, looking for options. Chased out to his right. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Report. Go ahead.
On 1st down, Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So that brings up 2nd down.
Wilson on the coverage.
Jackson yet again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get 300. We need 18.
Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Warren here from the gun. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Working quickly here.
48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, Rodgers. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's good.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Hey, take 26.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers has it down close. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. And he sneak it with Rodgers. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down, I'd imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Lamar back to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
158. Gun. 150.
Rodgers set to pass. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
26. Back north.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Steelers.
Get 300.
First
Get 300.
down.
26.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
319. 319.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
319.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. And this is another incompletion. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
88, 88, 88.
They'll go for it. Rodgers forced out to his right. Connecting with Metcalf again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 7. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects with Bateman. And he hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yo. Report.
Now it's Lamar. Couldn't find a completion on first down. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So it'll be second down.
They missed your quarterback. That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Throwing again here on second and 10. Jackson. Not quickly on the slant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So first down from the 41.
And the Ravens first down.
13.
Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the gun, Jackson. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Report. Hey.
Now Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Hey, report. You at X. 13. Out.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
We changed it. Go. Report. Nice shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flush down out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle. Sit hard. Middle. Yeah. 180. Nice shot. No, we changed it.
Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
DC.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Come on. Hey. What shot?
Even more problems now as they don't get the
Well,
snap.
you're doing a lot for a person who got 7 points.
And in motion
Come on.
wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
What shot? Go ahead.
Lamar throwing again. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That was their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Nice shot. Go.
And again, it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Getting out to his left. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Desperation time here on 4th. Buying some time right. No good.
Like I said, bro, you was just doing a whole lot. Thank God.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's loaded another one up. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Steelers are running them out of the building. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long, long time ago, but some people,
You sure?
they're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go, and apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Baltimore.
The timeout's taken now as we have one.
I'll give you one more chance.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey! You at X. You.
First down throw for Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.